it's me, Aisha, once again, honey. Yes, honey. You guys are finally back watching my channel, Life Made Fierce. Per the usual and as usual, like I always say, I'm super excited to be back. I don't know if you guys can tell. Can you guys like guess what this video is going to be about? Any takers? Yes, honey, we are going to be getting into this look. We're serving up a little bit of neon. We're serving up some pink glitter, even a little bit of old Kim K curls here. We're not doing a curling tutorial, but we are doing a makeup tutorial on this look that I am serving you guys right here. I'm going to go ahead and get into this makeup tutorial because you know I don't like to hold you, okay? And let me know how you are feeling. Are you into it? It's super extra. It's giving you Barbie vibes. I mean, if it's not extra, then it's not me, okay? So let's go ahead, deep dive right on into this makeup tutorial. We're not discussing my bonnet, okay? My hair is in pin curls, and I've got stray hairs that are getting on my nerves, so we're just gonna move past it, okay?
I'm in the ghetto.
I don't want to discuss it. Alright, it is time for us to go ahead and get started with this makeup tutorial today. As y'all can see, I already have one eye complete and my brows are done, but don't you guys worry. I keep on getting questions about my eyebrows, and I will have a full tutorial on how I do my eyebrows now before or after this video. It's coming, girl. Just be patient with me. I got you. But those are already complete, and I went ahead and carved out my eyebrows with the MAC Prolongwear concealer like I've been doing for forever and a day now. The first thing that I want to do is I want to go in with my blank canvas from P. Louise because I want to start off with a nice even base so that when we put this pigment on, it's going to be nice and pigmented, and also this will give the pigment something to attach to. Now with this pigment, I am going to go ahead and just lightly tap into this. We're not doing a cut crease or anything like that, and because we want this to be nice and smooth when we're putting on the pigment, I'm going to blend this out and feather the edges. So we're going to make sure it's nice and opaque over the lid, but once we get around the edges, I'm going to go ahead and feather it out a little bit so that it's a nice transition and the pigment isn't clinging on to specific spots. So y'all can see I went ahead and put it on nice and heavily on the lid. Then I'm going to remove a little bit of the product from the brush, and I'm going to go around the edges and just blend it out till it's nice and smooth and blends in with that concealer that I use for my eyebrows. Now y'all can see that that base is nice and pretty much smooth and blended out for the most part. You want to kind of work a little fast because the P. Louise base can dry a little bit fast, and I want that pigment to be able to stick onto my base. So I'm going to go in reverse order with this makeup look. When you're working with pigments, especially neon and matte pigments, they can be really fluffy, dusty a little bit, so they'll flake right off the eye. So you want to make sure that you work in reverse order, pack on that pigment, and then kind of blend around the edges. The pigments that I'm going to be using today are these right here, this little stack that I got from Amazon. I've seen a bunch of companies that have colors like this, and of course we're going to be going into this neon pink because, girl, we're ready for some color. So I'm going to go into that pigment, and I'm going to use a flat shader brush. It's a little bit fluffy, but we're just going to press that in because these can get really messy. So we can see that we have a nice amount on our brush. Open my mirror. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp this onto the eye, onto my lid, and I'm not going to take it above my natural crease. You want to just take a small amount at a time and press that into the eye, so that you don't get a whole bunch of fallout, but you're probably going to get some fallout when working with pigments. It's normal. As you can see, I've gone ahead and placed that pigment basically in the shape that I wanted. I would definitely start off smaller then bigger. Don't just put it all over your eye, girl. Kind of concentrate it in one spot because you're going to blend it out a little bit. Now, if you try to go in and blend just the shadow along, it's probably just going to dust straight off your eye, and it's not going to give you the results that you want, girl. We definitely want it all nice and vibrant and blown out like we have over here. So I'm going to go in with a actual traditional eyeshadow, a hot pink one. There are a couple of different options that I have in my collection. collection in my hand. I have the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette, the small one that they have. This is a good hot pink that works very, very well with this pigment that I have on. But I think today I'm going to be using, of course, Miss Good Old Juvia's Place, girl. And this is a Masquerade palette, and I'm going to go into the color Bori right here, and I'm going to blend out this pigment using this eyeshadow. The brush that I'm going to blend this out with is the Morphe 506 brush. It's super teeny tiny. Y'all know I have really, really tiny eyes, so I love brushes like this anyways, but I definitely want to start off with very, very tiny motions to blend this out. You don't want to use any big windshield wiper motions with this. We're going to start very, very tiny right around that edge. And I'm basically just going to create a little circle around this pigment and start blending out that way. Alright, now y'all can see I basically have the outline of that pigment outlined with the eyeshadow that I'm using, and I'm going to really, really take my time and blend this up until it's nice and smooth like the other eye. This may take a while. Y'all know blending is essential, girl. Take your time. Now the lashes that I'm going to be using today are these. I have been using these for, I mean, too many tutorials lately. I promise you I'm going to change it up.
Nope.
But I am just here for the dramatic lash, okay? These came from AliExpress. I will put the company down in the description box, but they're in the style E80. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to this face. And y'all, I'm feeling really, really dry. So we're going to start off with the moisturizer. And the one I'm going to use today is this one from MAC. And it's their Studio Moisture Cream. It's a heavier moisturizer. And even though it's really, really hot outside right now, it just went from 0 to 100, okay? So even though it's a little hot outside, I'm still going to wear a little bit of a thicker moisturizer, even though I have oily skin, because, oh, girl, because I've been using retin-A and a lot of glycolic acids and things like that, so my skin is a little dry. Now today for my foundation combination, because I almost always combine foundations, I'm going to go in with these two. This is the Born This Way foundation and the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo foundation. I have been loving this combination lately because the Kat Von D is super matte. It's super, like, does not move all day. But this Born This Way, she brings something to the table. Like, she has something to say. She's got a point of view. She's got an opinion. And she makes my skin look more skin-like, and the Kat Von D keeps me nice and matte. She stays on all day, so I have been finding that these are the perfect combination lately. Next, I'm going to go right over top with my concealer. I'm going to use the Born This Way concealer, the multi-sculpting concealer in the color Warm Sand, and I'm going to go on top of that color corrector. Now I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer, and today I'm going to use the Huda Easy Bake Powder in the color Canufa. I seriously love the way her products smell. It's like an old lady smell, but it's like, I don't know, I love it. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in the color NW58. And I'm going to set the rest of my face where I don't have concealer, where I didn't conceal. While I bake a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and complete my under eye, and I will be right back. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and complete the under eye on the other side. I went ahead and put some of the blank canvas on my waterline, and I'm going to take it a little bit below my waterline now so that we have a good base for that pink to pop underneath my eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some glitter over top of this pink eyeshadow that I just placed. I'm going to use the Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm going to go in with these glitters that I got from Amazon. They're mixed with fine and chunky glitters. If I can find a link to them, then I will put them in the description box, but I got these a while ago, so we will see. Now I'm going to go ahead and contour my face, and I'm going to go in with this powder from Black Radiance. This is their True Complexion Contour Palette. I have been loving this lately. Like, all of the colors in here are good. This is the dark to deep version. As y'all can see, it comes in these three. It has a contour shade, a sculpt shade, and a highlighter. The highlighter is really, really good. I've used it in a previous tutorial that I did on Instagram, and the sculpt is what I usually like to contour with. Now for highlight, I'm going back in with my Juvia's Place loose highlighter in the color Nubia. I have been loving a nice golden highlight lately. It's getting into the summer months, and I just want to look golden and delicious. I mean, when do I not want to look like that? I mean, I always want to look like that, but lately I have been loving this highlighter specifically. And girl, we're going in. We're going in. I'm going to take just a little bit of my fave. Y'all know this is Burnt Pepper from MAC. I am still using her. I sure am.
What is it going to take to get rid of this bitch?
And I'm just going to take just a little bit just to warm up this area in between that contour and that highlight. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and seal all this in with the Urban Decay De-Slick, one of my favorite setting sprays. Alright, for today's lip, y'all can see that we have a lot going on. Okay, so is there any guesses to what kind of lip I'm going to do? Girl, you guessed right. You guessed it. I'm going to do a nude lip, and of course I'm going to go in with my chestnut lip liner from MAC. And we're going to do it really, really quickly. Nothing too serious. And I'm going to go in with my MAC lip gloss. Y'all see me use this all the time. This is their Prolongwear lip gloss in the color Patience, Please. I'm not sure if they still have this one, but as y'all can see, it's just a nude, thick lip gloss that leans more towards a pink. Alright, girl, now we are finally going to go ahead and take this bonnet off my head, and we're just never going to speak of it ever again, okay? Don't tell anyone that you saw me in a bonnet. Alrighty guys, so here is the completed look. I absolutely love the way it turned out. It's definitely giving me that Barbie, neon, prom, birthday. I mean, whatever occasion you want to wear this look for, walking the dog, going to the grocery store, there's really never a reason you need to look glam. Okay, so I hope you guys like the look. If you guys have any questions about anything you saw here, definitely go ahead and leave that down in my comment section, and I will definitely get back to you. All of the details of this look will be down in my description box. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely go ahead and share. Okay, sharing is caring. I don't typically like to ask people to do that, but you know, it's hard out here in these streets for little teeny weeny micro influencers such as myself, girl. So go ahead and show some love if you like the video, and follow me on my socials. I'll have those in the description box as well, because like, stop playing with my emotions, okay? Let's be friends. Other than that, I'm going to stop rambling because y'all know that's what I like to do here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Mean it. Bye, girl.